AI can also make the entire song. It can sing the entire song. It can make the entire beat.
Because that's exactly what y'all doing. Y'all running our voices through these apps trying to get live results. No, you're dead. Bitch, you're dead.
Imagine little Pookie, or little Ray Ray, or little Bam Bam, or little Pooh Neil that's in the hood right now, depending on the rap game to get him and his mama out the hood. Or Bonquisha that stay in the projects that can rap ass song.
Dance different, no one in the wood, known in the hood, pole in my bag and I wish a bitch would.
But now she gonna be underrated and overlooked because they done programmed the robot to outperform her.
The music industry just crossed a line that has every real artist shaking with rage. What happened this week will make you question everything you thought you knew about talent, authenticity, and what it really means to be an artist in 2025. An AI artist just signed a $3 million record deal, honey, and she's already sitting pretty at #1 on the R&B digital song sales chart. But here's the tea that'll really blow your mind. This fake artist is literally stealing the voices and sounds of real Black women, and the industry is celebrating it with a massive payday. Meet Zana Monae, except she's not real, child.
You matter too. We see you, mama.
This AI creation was developed by Talisha Jones using artificial intelligence tools to generate both her image and her music. The computer-generated singer uses the Suno app, which is backed by producer Timbaland, to create songs that sound eerily similar to a blend of Beyoncé, Jennifer Hudson, and Tiffany Evans. It takes little to no effort, no years of training, no sleeping on studio floors, no vocal injuries, just a few clicks, and boom, instant superstar. But here's where it gets absolutely wild. Zana didn't even have to show her real face during the Zoom call when signing this $3 million deal. She didn't have to sing live for the executives. They made the entire deal based purely on the audio and storytelling they heard. Can you imagine? A fake artist getting a multi-million-dollar contract without ever proving she could actually perform live because, well, she literally can't. And bestie, the numbers don't lie. Zana Monae has already racked up 9.8 million streams in the US, with over half of that happening just in the last week alone. Her track, How Was I Supposed to Know?
How was I supposed to know what love looked like?
Hit #1 on the R&B digital song sales chart, and she's also charting on emerging artists and even the gospel charts. Multiple labels were bidding for her, driving that price up to $3 million before Howard Media finally secured the deal. What makes this even more disturbing is that Zana doesn't need any of the traditional industry infrastructure that real artists depend on. No manager to negotiate deals and book shows, no publicist to handle media relations, no booking agent to secure venues, because she can't actually perform anywhere. She's essentially a product that exists purely in the digital space, which makes her incredibly profitable for labels since there's no touring expenses, no rider demands, no diva moments, and no human needs to accommodate. But wait, because this gets even messier. This isn't Timbaland's first rodeo with AI artists, honey. He's been pushing AI through his company Stage Zero, which created an AI act called Tata, described as a living, learning, autonomous music artist.
Generated artist, Tata.
Well, so you got to stop saying it's not generated.
Oh, it's not generated. Yeah. So okay. So what's the language you should be using?
So like the language you should be using is AI assistant.
But when he tried to launch this before, the backlash was so intense that he had to pull back. Now he's quietly backing the technology behind Zana Monae instead. And remember that viral Drake track, Heart on the Sleeve, that had everyone fooled during his beef with Kendrick? That was AI too, child.
My heart, I'm a slave with a knife in my back.
The song was fire, went viral crazy, and people genuinely thought Drake dropped it during the battle. But it was just another AI creation showing how convincing this technology has become. The legal drama is already starting though. Suno, the platform used to create Zana's music, is being hit with class action lawsuits for alleged copyright infringement.
And so in our lawsuit that was filed on behalf of independent music makers, we claimed two types of copyright infringement.
Record labels are demanding to know where these AI platforms are getting their training data from. Basically, whose voices and styles are being stolen to create these fake artists.
That it's taken, quote, tens of millions of songs from publicly available platforms.
Zana Monae already has songs climbing the charts. Her track hit #1 on the R&B digital sales chart, which means people are actually buying and streaming music created by an algorithm that's essentially plagiarizing real artists. And bestie, the numbers don't lie. I Asked for So Little hit 1 million views.
I asked for so little and still got less.
The Price of Peace
Peace cost me my people.
pulled in 920K views. Back When Love Was Real
Take me back when love was real.
got 392K views, and We See You Mama reached 121K views.
You're a good mama, don't ever doubt it.
All of this success in just a matter of weeks for someone who literally doesn't exist. This isn't just the future anymore. It's happening right now. The industry is testing the waters to see how the public responds to completely artificial artists. And if this succeeds, if Zana Monae becomes a household name, what's stopping them from creating an entire roster of AI performers? Think about it. They've been preparing us for this.
An entertainment conglomerate that plans to use AI in all its endeavors, from music videos to the creation of cyber artists who exist only digitally.
All those animated groups getting massive streaming numbers and industry pushes, that was conditioning us to accept non-human faces as music stars. Now they're taking it to the next level with AI that can sound exactly like our favorite artists. The most disturbing part, they're starting with Black women's voices first. In an industry that already undervalues and underpays Black female artists, now they're creating fake ones that can deliver the same sound without any of the inconveniences that come with actual human beings. But bestie, the real artists are not having it. The backlash has been swift, brutal, and absolutely necessary. Let's hear what they had to say about this whole industry-shaking development. First up, SZA has some choice words about this whole situation. Kalani also jumped in with her own passionate response.
I can also make the entire song. It can sing the entire song. It can make the entire beat. You can have a song that's one type of song and say, AI, make this into a country song, and it'll literally rewrite, re-sing in a country voice and redo the entire thing, and they don't have to credit anyone. This is so beyond out of our control, and nothing and no one on earth will ever be able to justify AI to me, especially not AI.
Chloe Bailey broke down exactly how deep this AI situation really goes. But Tiffany Evans, the baby girl, delivered the most iconic takedown while literally folding laundry.
Baby, the only Monet we acknowledge is Victoria. Wrap it up by 4 p.m.
You're not getting it.
And I know I'm folding clothes right now, but don't let me find out you ran my voice through the Suno app or Kaylani's or any of our voices. Because that's exactly what y'all doing. Y'all running our voices through these apps trying to get live results. No, you're dead. Bitch, you're dead. Wrap this shit up.
And those responses tell you everything you need to know about how real artists feel about this digital invasion of their craft. The timing is suspect too. While labels claim they can't find new Black talent to invest in, they're throwing millions at fake ones they can completely control. An AI artist doesn't ask for creative input, doesn't have opinions, doesn't demand fair treatment, and most importantly, doesn't have a soul that might resist whatever agenda they want to push.
Don't let me find out you ran my voice through the Suno app or Kaylani's or any of our voices.
Here's what's really chilling. The technology behind these AI artists is advancing so rapidly that the quality gap between human and artificial voices is shrinking fast. What took months of production work can now be done in days. Timbaland himself admitted that this combination of AI and human input allows production to move much faster, which is incredibly appealing from a business perspective.
Elevating your business and 10xing what you're trying to do and just moving faster, you know.
The corporate side of this is crystal clear. AI artists cost less in almost every way. No touring logistics, no hotel accommodations, no security details, no entourages. Sure, labels still have to deal with some traditional costs if they want to maintain credibility, but the overhead is dramatically reduced. It's basic business. They found a way to get the same product with lower costs and higher profit margins. But here's where it gets really dystopian. Industry insiders are already talking about the next phase, hologram technology for live performances. Remember when Coachella brought out that Tupac hologram back in 2012? That technology was impressive 13 years ago, and now with AI integration, it's exponentially more sophisticated.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
They're literally planning to make these AI artists perform live using advanced hologram systems.
Companies like Hazefield AI are becoming superpowers in this space, collaborating with tech giants and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Their goal isn't subtle. They want to eliminate the need for cameras, traditional recording setups, and eventually, human talent altogether. Their most famous tagline is literally, "You don't even need talent anymore." And speaking of Hazefield, there were already rumors circulating that their AI artist received the first ever US citizenship granted to an artificial entity, allegedly right after announcing their first tour. While this remains unconfirmed speculation, it shows how far this rabbit hole could go. Real artists spend years developing their voices, their style, their artistic identity. They battled through rejection, financial struggles, vocal injuries, and industry politics.
In which people have worked hard for, trained for, slept on the floor for, and got injuries for, worked for their entire life.
Meanwhile, an AI gets a $3 million deal for doing absolutely nothing except stealing what already exists. The message is clear. Your authenticity, your struggle, your soul, none of that matters if they can replicate your sound with a computer. And the fact that major labels are investing millions in this technology while claiming they can't afford to develop real talent tells you everything about where their priorities lie. From a fan perspective, this creates an existential crisis about what we actually value in music. Are we connecting with the art or the artist? If the song moves you emotionally but was created by an algorithm, does that diminish its impact? These are questions that previous generations never had to grapple with. The cultural implications are staggering. Music has always been about human connection, shared experiences, and emotional vulnerability. When we remove the human element entirely, what are we left with? Perfectly crafted audio designed to manipulate our emotions without any authentic experience behind it.
Behind the strength, we human too.
This is bigger than just music, honey. This is about the complete devaluation of human artistry and the scary reality that technology might soon make real artists obsolete. When multiple artists are speaking out with this much passion and urgency, you know we've crossed a line that should never have been crossed. The question isn't whether AI will change the music industry. It already has. The question is whether we're going to let it completely replace the human heart and soul that makes music meaningful in the first place. And based on that $3 million deal and those climbing chart positions, it looks like the decision has already been made for us.